Hello guys, I'm Joshua600. Today we're going to be trying some of the games on the Activision Collection 1 cartridge here on the Evercade. So you can see we already have it sorted by release. What I'm going to be doing is going to be 3 videos of 5 games each in order of release. So first video is just going to be the top row, then the second video, third video. Got it? Good. Let's just start with Fishing Derby. Drop at the very end of your line, that's where the bait is, down to the level you want to fish. Deeper levels are worth more points for successful catches. Move the bait to touch the mouth of the fish you want to catch. The difficulty settings determine how close the fish has to be to each player's bait before it bites. First to 99 points wins! History. Fishing Derby was one of the first games published by Activision. It was developed by David Crane, who would later go on to create the immensely influential Pitfall, among other excellent titles. Katie says, the deeper you go, the more points a fish is worth. But watch out for that shark! Okay, so let's look at the controls. I've never played this game before. I have played like 2, maybe 3 games on this collection in the past. So yeah. D-pad move, fishing line. A, reel in fast. L1 is toggle player 1 difficulty. R1, CPU player 2 difficulty. And, okay, that makes sense. So just reel in fast and move fishing line. Well, we'll see how it goes, right? I don't expect most of these games to take more than like a few minutes because normally when I do Evercade games are around 14, like around 15 minutes. These are Atari games, right? These should only be, a few minutes each. Let's start. 3, 2, 1, let's pickle. Oh, interesting. Huh. I'm gonna look at the control. So A is real and fast. Oh, okay, okay. So I can't move my line to the right side. That makes sense. Ah. Okay, I'm getting it. This would actually be this actually might be a very fun two-player game. Legitimately. Alone, I can't imagine, like, this isn't the best. But if I was playing with someone, yes, I can see this actually being a fun game. Let's toggle some of the difficulty stuff, right? Because R1 toggles the CPU difficulty. I just toggled it for myself. Let's see if it made it easier. Because right now there's no visual feedback, whether it's actually toggling or not. Here, because the description said the difficulty toggles based on how close you have to be to the fish before it actually bites. So let's see. Let's press it again, and now suddenly it's biting pretty easily. I think. Yeah. Let's toggle it again. And here, the difficulty works. Aw. I lost. Let's go again. The shark likes my side more. It's cheating. See, look, the shark won't leave my side. What am I supposed to do? This is rigged. This is rigged. I call shenanigans. Fish, indeed. Hey, fish. Fish! This is kind of fun. See, I like Atari games. I really do. So, can I get a fish? Hey, fish! Please! Fishies! They're all on his side! It's not fair! It's rigged! Do you see this? Look! Ah! Dumb shark. Oh, that was close. Come on. Come on. No. No! Fish, please! Shark, I will turn you. Okay, why isn't it reeling? No! This game is rigged. We're moving on to the next one. Like I said, 4 or 5 minutes, pretty simple. That one though. Fishing Derby is a nice one. Pretty simple. Next up is Freeway. Um, I know I've seen this game before. I don't know. I can't recall if I've actually played it. I know I've definitely seen it. If you think driving on a busy freeway is intense, wait until you try it. Wait until you try to cross it on foot. In Freeway by Activision, your challenge is to guide a chicken across 10 lanes of the most perilous freeway traffic imaginable. Be careful, because those speeding cars and trucks don't brake for animals. Oh, that's terrible. 1 or 2 people can play, and each game lasts for 2 minutes and 16 seconds. Specifically, 2 minutes and 16 seconds. The scores will flash when 8 seconds remain. Compete against a friend for the best score, or play solo and try to beat your best. History. Freeway is regarded by many as a clone of the arcade game Frogger, but the two were developed independently of one another. In some regions, Freeway actually hit the market shortly before Frogger did. Katie says, wait, I'm surprised we were actually able to name, by we, I mean like, Blaze and Evercade. I'm surprised the name Frogger was actually able to be name dropped here. Shockingly. Katie says, watch the traffic patterns carefully to find a suitable opening and pay particular attention if you're playing on games 5 through 8, where the speed of the traffic can suddenly change without warning. Whoa, that sounds fun, actually. Variations. Once the game is loaded, press select, choose level. Okay. Game 1, Lakeshore Drive, Chicago, 3 a.m. This is like what? Why does that matter? Why does this? It actually? Why does any of that actually matter? Like the location and the time. That's interesting. Like Katie says, in games 5 through 8, the traffic will speed up and slow down at random. Okay. Let's look at the controls. D-pad, up, down, move, chicken. Is it just up, down, not left and right as well? L1, toggle player 1 difficulty. I wonder, what does the difficulty do in this game? That's a very, very good question. We shall see. Right? Let's just start on game 1 right now, right? 3, 2, 1, let's fickle. Oh, it's not like individual spaces either. Oh, I get it. This is a simple game, but I sometimes simple games are actually really fun, right? I think this might be another, like, just genuine one of those which is just genuinely fun to just like play every now and then. Look, even the chicken, look at the little animation of the chicken as it bops up and down as it moves. Oh, it's so cute. Why did the chicken cross the road to not get hit by the cars on the freeway? Oh, it's not really crossing a road, it's a freeway, right? The game is called Freeway. I don't know if it's really a road, per se. Okay, so remember, each game lasts for 2 minutes and 16 seconds. So what? We are at 1:45 right now on my timer. And the clock the score will flash in the last 8 seconds. So presumably at 2:08 on my timer. Aw. Oh, even if you get hit, it doesn't completely kill you, it just moves you back a little bit. Oh, it started flashing at 2:08! Interesting! Right? That's actually really cool. Okay. Let's try to figure out what the okay, now let's go to game like 5. Oh, interesting. Look at this. You can Oh. Hold on. Yeah. And here, yeah, the speed is changing at random, I can see for some cars. And I don't So yeah, it really so it's not just like a location or time or whatever. I guess the location and time is supposed to correspond to the amount of traffic, right? And the amount of traffic corresponds to difficulty, and that's why it was phrased like that. That's actually really clever, right? Yeah, look, okay. We're gonna try a game. Okay, we're gonna try this. Game 8. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh god. It just Don't turn me into fried chicken. Move! Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. I'm not gonna lie, I was not like I was looking forward to the Activision collection, right? But I didn't expect it to be anything like super amazing. But I'm liking these two games so far. So, you know what? Already a good collection. Cause I like Atari. I've always liked Atari. Can that car stop hitting me? That hit me 3 times in a row. My chicken is dead. It's dead already. You don't need to kill it anymore. Oh my god. Has it been to... The time must be almost up. But it's not flashing yet. The sound effects in this are working really well too. Like I'm hearing some good Doppler effects. Okay, yeah, 4 times. Okay, well, 20. Okay, let's try. Okay, let's go back to game 1 and try to figure out what the difficulty does. We'll reset and try to figure out what that does. So I just hit the button. So now it's toggled. Toggled off. Toggled on. Trying to see if there's like any noticeable difference. Like in pressing the button. Like if there's any speed in my chicken or speed in the cars. Maybe it's not going to be in this mode. Maybe it might be in like one of the random modes. Let's try that. Maybe. Here, I toggled it off again. Let's just see. I think if it's toggled on, the more cars change speed randomly. Here, let's toggle it back on. Yeah, look, there's more speed changes. Or maybe there's just faster speeds. I don't know, but I think that's what it's affecting, is the random speeds. Not sure, but that's what I think. That was Freeway. Let's move on to tennis. This also has a difficulty of some kind. Fascinating. It should be easy to see in tennis, hopefully. You'll never have to wait for a court again. With Tennis by Activision, you can enjoy the challenge and excitement of tennis whenever you like. But before you start, take a minute and read these important instructions. They'll help you to really enjoy all the special features of the game. In no time, you'll be playing like a pro. Is this just copy-paste from the manual or something? From like the original manual? History. Activision's Tennis was noteworthy on its original release for being quite a bit more realistic than other sports games of the era. At the 3rd annual Archie Awards, published in Video Magazine's January 1982 issue, critics Bill Kunkel and Frank Laney Jr. noted that tennis is as far removed from the primitive Pong-style games from which it derives as gasoline is from the dinosaurs. Katie says, you can't hit the net or land a shot out of bounds in tennis, so go as wild as you like when you hit a return. Just make sure you actually hit it. Variations. Once the game is loaded, press select, choose a game, and okay. 1 player against the Activision Computer Pro, full speed. 1 player against the Activision Computer Pro, slow motion. Guess we're doing... And then A is serve ball. Okay. This will be interesting, I guess. The Activision Computer Pro, right? 3, 2, 1, let's fickle. Yeah, I scored! I am better than the Activision Computer Pro itself. Take that, Activision. Now, I do want to see what this whole difficulty toggle is actually about as well. I wonder if that's. I am gonna assume that they're at this moment before testing it, it's gonna refer to my player speed. Because what else could it be? This game doesn't use buttons except for serving the ball, you know? No, the Activision Computer Pro scored on me! I'm not worthy! I'm not worthy! Well, let's flick the switch. It seems like when I flicked the switch, the computer was hitting stronger shots. So like I'm turning it off. It's hitting now. I turned it on. But there's also, hold on, there's also a switch for the CPU difficulty. So, but then maybe that would affect me? I don't know. Because I'm running at the same speed. Maybe it has to do with hit detection with the racket. Let's see. Right now I'm hitting the ball if it's like anywhere in my vicinity, right? Let's flick the switch. No, I'm still turning and hitting it like. To be honest, I have no clue what the difficulty does. I wonder what happens if a game is scored. Because right now it's game point. Mario Tennis on Game Boy Color is still one of my favorite tennis games of all time. I just love Mario Tennis games in general, to be honest. And yes, I'm one of the weirdos that actually likes Mario Tennis Ultra Smash on Wii U. I don't care what Scott the Woz says. Can I score again? Maybe that's what the difficulty is. Maybe it just has to do with like how easy it is to score against the computer mainly. But then what does that have to do with like the CPU player 2 difficulty? I don't know because I don't notice anything different. Genuinely. But it is kind of fun trying to figure this stuff out. Can I please just score a game? Well, I'm gonna make a save state just in case because I just want to see what happens. Yo, CPU, can you screw off and just lose already? Do we swap courts after? Because I want to try playing on the bottom court as well. Deuce. No! Well, that's why I made a safe state, right? Because I am Joshua 8600 and I am smart. The Activision Computer Pro. You couldn't outsmart me making a safe state because I am a human and you're just an AI from the 1980s, you Activision Computer Pro. Yeah! Hey, we did switch courts. Okay, okay. This is what I wanted to see, genuinely. What's my timer at right now? Already 6.5 minutes. Okay. I'm not gonna do a full match. I just wanted to see what happens, and I switched courts. My curiosity was solved. I have no idea what the difficulty does in this game. It doesn't really matter though. But yeah, that was tennis. Let's move on to Demon Attack. It's a shoot 'em up. This one does have a difficulty as well, and it also has a flashing lights warning. Um, Marooned on the ice planet Krybor, you watch legions of eerie creatures scream overhead. They hover ominously, attack and destroy them, or be destroyed! Armed with your laser cannon, you confront the ultimate challenge: survival. History: Demon Attack was the work of Rob Fulop. I probably pronounced that badly, who had previously ported Atari's Night Driver and Missile Command to console, and Space Invaders to home computers. Demon Attack was the third best-selling console game of 1982, beaten only by Activision's own Pitfall and the home ports of Namco's Pac-Man. Katie says, remember, you can only have one shot on screen at once, so aim carefully and time your shots according to where you think the enemies will be in a moment's time. Okay, so kind of a lot of games do that, including Galaxian, you know, Namco's Galaxian. Variations. Once the game is loaded, press select to choose. Okay. Demon Attack, one player. Tracer Shot, Demon Attack, one player. Advanced Tracer Shot. And then there's also a co-op. Fascinating. So there's a lot of interesting game modes in this game. That's nice. And then who knows what the difficulty will do? Who knows if that might be even only exclusive to certain game modes. Don't know. We will see it. Demon Attack, play. We'll just start with the first game mode right now. 3, 2, 1. Hello, JVS. 3, 2, 1. Let's pickle! I suck at this already. Yeah, I hit one. Yeah, I killed a demon because they're attacking, and now I'm attacking back. I can't kill this last demon. Oh. I hit... Demon, die. Demon, die. Demon. Finally. I don't like this game because I'm bad at it. That means, if I'm bad at it, that means it's bad, right? That's totally what it means. It doesn't mean I have a skill issue, it just means the game is bad because I'm good at everything! Okay. This game is fine so far. Ooh. Ooh, okay. I flicked the difficulty switch. Let's see if that did anything. Let's flick it off again, see if that does anything. You said longer bullets, maybe? Let's see. That one's going all the way to the ground. Yeah, I'm not very good at this game. What are the other game modes? So, Demon Attack, okay, Tracer Shot Demon Attack is game 3, and then the other one player is game 5, game 1, 3, 5, and 7. I want to try them all. So let's try game 3 now. Oh! Oh! I can control... yeah, I can control the... That's weird. Yeah. In a way, it makes it easier because you don't really have to aim, like, the predictions, but you still have to, like, aim. Exactly. That's... Yes. Yeah. Okay, well, that's game 3. Let's go to game 5. Oh! What is this even called? Game 5 is Advanced Demon Attack, and then game 7 is Advanced, but with the Tracer one. Okay. So Advanced just presumably means difficult, as if it wasn't hard enough. Oh! And they split up. Die, monsters, or demons, whatever you are. That was already a game over. And so let's try game 7, because why not? And I still can't figure out what the difficulty switch does. Because when I flick it on, I can't... It seems exactly the same as when I flick it off. Like, there's no difference. Oh well, that was Demon Attack. I don't like it very much, and that's not because I'm bad at it. That I just don't like it very much. Anyway, the last game for this first session is going to be a Grand Prix, and it doesn't have any difficulty switches to try to figure out. Thank goodness for that. Nothing stands between you and victory except the clock, the road, and the other drivers. Wait. Nothing stands between you and victory except the clock, the road, and the other drivers out to beat you to the finish line. I personally like the Oxford comma. Urgh. Race as fast as you can, avoiding the opponent cars and oil slicks in the road. In the road or on the road. Harder courses are longer and feature more bridges you will need to cross. History. Legend has it that Grand Prix came about as a result of programmer David Crane experimenting with graphical techniques and eventually producing a color pattern that he thought resembled racing stripes. Many early 80s games were designed in a similar fashion. Developer would see something simple or abstract that inspired them, and build the game based on that loose concept. Fascinating. Katie says, on the longer courses, you can tell the bridge is coming up if the frequency of oil slicks increases. Prepare yourself accordingly. Variations. Cool. No bridges 1, 2, and 3. What are the controls? Up, down to steer, left is brake, A accelerate, and B is also brake. So I guess they just remapped left also to B for this game, which makes sense. So up, down is steer, A is accelerate. I can dig that. Let's just start. 3, 2, 1, let's pickle, rat. Oh, so it's not like... Okay, so I don't actually turn. It's kind of like... Yeah, I forget the name. It's, there's also a game like this on Atari Collection, Street Racer, I believe? Which is, has a game similar to this. But instead of going left to right, it's a vertical racer. It has all the different modes. It's actually rather fun. Genuinely. Okay. That was the entire... No, I finished the lap. I finished the first course. Let's do course 2. Because the longer the courses get longer, the game modes that you progress. I think the point is you want... Most of these I think are meant to be played with the multiplayer or try to get the best time or score against yourself and slash the CPU. Like that fish game. That's why that game was rigged, because it wants you to have a challenge against the computer. No, this is an Atari game. Yeah, this was a 1980 something Atari 2600 by Activision. Ooh, that was a bridge. As you can see, I'm not very good at this game as I keep crashing. If I were an actual race, I would have killed everyone already. This game is fine. I think I prefer Street Racer on... I can't remember if it's on Atari Collection 1 or 2, but I think I prefer that over this. I am gonna finish this race, and then... Yeah, I'm done with the... Oh, this is also only a one-player game. That? That's... That's... That's boring. I'm sorry. Grand Prix is my least favorite of these 5 so far. Actually, Demon Attack at least has something to do. Grand Prix doesn't. Okay. Hold on just a moment. So yeah, that was the first 5 games of Activision Collection 1. I really like Fishing Derby and Freeway. Tennis is fine. It's tennis. I mean, I like tennis games. We have a lot of tennis games on Evercade though. But it's still tennis. It's fine. Demon Attack is fine. I don't particularly like it, but I don't hate it or anything. But I think I said I don't like it, but after Grand Prix, I take it back. I don't. It's fine, Demon Attack. Grand Prix, I don't like. So, there we go. But those are the first 5 games, and that's the end of part 1 of Activision Collection 1. So yeah, overall, good intro to this cart. I genuinely like these first 2 games. This one is good. Okay. Eh. But yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I'm Josh600. See you guys next time. Subscribe to me on YouTube, follow me on Twitter, so we can watch this stuff live. Okay, goodbye. Thanks for watching, and see you guys in the next part.